If you're like me, just trying to make an AI film or a video and you're struggling to keep your characters consistent, then we both know how frustrating it can be when AI just can't quite keep up. Today we're going to be diving into 3 of the top AI image generators, namely Midjourney, which is known for its stunning, artful creations; Ideogram, which is great for bold, stylized designs; and Recraft version 3, which claims to be bringing next level accuracy. But the real question is, can any of this actually lock down a consistent character across different scenes and emotion? This is how we're going to test it in this video. 3 modes, each mode testing 3 different aspects that make up a successful, consistent character development. We're going to have the expressive, which is going to test the emotions. We're going to have the environmental, which is going to test how well these AI models can create a consistent character in different environments. And the third is going to be the age. We're going to have each different AI image generator test to see how they can create the same characters at 2 different ages. Each mode will have 2 prompts, which would test the different emotions or the different environments and the different aging. That's how we're going to test it. So the first is going to be Recraft. Okay, so right now we are in the Recraft main page, and the good thing about Recraft is they do give you 4 different ways you can create image. You can either just create a regular image, or you can create it in image sets. And we're going to go to the sets, and you can just put in the different prompts to create different images within the same set. And I already have my prompt saved up. Give me 1 second, and I will just paste it in here. And then the second one, we'll paste it in here. And it's basically the same prompt, but the change in terms of emotions. One is going to be she's going to be laughing and joyful, and the other one she's going to be a little bit surprised. And that's how we're going to run it. You want to go too crazy on the prompts, so I'm just keeping it strictly simple, just to see emotional differences and how well each AI model or generator can create the same character with different emotions. And we're gonna go ahead and run it. And here you go. On one image, she's happy and joyful, mouth wide open, eyes crinkled, and cheeks slightly flushed. And in the other one, she's a little bit surprised. Her eyes are wide open as well. But the one thing it didn't do was her hands to her face. So it didn't generate that aspect of putting her hands to her face. Unfortunately, I can't go too deep into the prompts to get more accurate results. I'm just gonna use the same prompt across all 3 and let it speak for itself. So this is what Recraft created, which isn't too bad as far as facial expression. It just missed a couple of details that I put in the prompts. So we're gonna go to the next one, which would be Midjourney. And we're gonna paste the first one. Now with Midjourney, it doesn't have the image set thing, so I would achieve that in a different way. This is what Midjourney created, again missing the detail with the hand and the face. And to create a consistent character, I'm gonna pick the one I like, this one being most close to what I'm trying to get, and I'm going to select the style, and then I'm going to paste the second prompt, which is just a change of emotional expression, one being happy and joyful, another one being surprised. I'm going to paste it in there, and then we're going to run it. Oh look, it remembered to put the hands on the face. The style was similar, but the facial, I would say they all look similar to the original image that was created from this one. But I would She has earrings, so probably not this one. Most likely would be, from the looks of things, it's probably going to be this one, being closely in resemblance to that one. And then we're going to go to Ideogram, which is another great image generator, and we're going to do the same thing. And with Ideogram, we're going to create the same we're going to generate, and here is the result. This looks like Jimmy Neutron's sister. So we have again missing the hands on the face, but that's fine. Maybe I need to change my prompt. I'm gonna use this one. This is the most cartoonish one in my opinion, or this one. Let's use this one, and I'm just gonna remix it and change the expression to surprised. And then we're gonna run it. I would say Ideogram does really great when it comes to details. This is pretty impressive. I like how clear and really high quality this image is. I mean, Midjourney also does good, but Ideogram is blowing my mind right now. And let's see, this one being the closest to that one. There's a slight similarity, but because her hands are on her face on the second one, it makes it look different, a little bit different. But so these are the three. You let me know in the comment which one you think is best, and I'll move on to the second mode, which will be environment, consistent character development with environment differences. And for the different environments, we're going to start with Recraft version 3 again. I'm going to copy it, paste a prompt I already created a while ago. And this is the result for a middle-aged man with a large round nose, thick black glasses, bushy eyebrows, and a curled mustache. One image, the prompt says put him in a snowy mountain setting, and on the second image he's going to be at the beach. And I don't know, y'all tell me, do these two folks look alike? I don't know, but I'll let you guys decide if these two people look alike. And I would, but the quality is pretty good. I would say they are roughly the same height, so that's good. Their eyes are a little bit different, as well as their nose, and the mustache placement is a little bit different. But I can see how it tries to create the same character in both images. And we're gonna move on to Midjourney and see how Midjourney performs. Okay, so this is the second attempt. And for the sake of this, let's pick this one. Let's use this one, and we're gonna select the image, and then we're gonna paste the second one. And this is the result from Midjourney. I would say did a pretty good job, to be honest. The hair is pretty similar. The eyes is pretty similar. It did vary a little bit with the smile, this one being the closest, but the eyes of this one is different from this one. This one has the same eyes as the original, but the smile is a little bit different. But overall, I would say Midjourney did a way better job at creating a more consistent character at two different environments. And now for the last one, we're going to try the same thing with Ideogram. And while we're at it, y'all let me know in the comments which tool you'll use the most and why. I'm pretty new to Ideogram, but so far I've been really impressed. It generates really good quality images. Even though I'm more of a Midjourney user, to be honest. But I don't know, I might start using some Ideogram. Kind of realism with some kind of caricature art. I love it. And then this one, which is similar to what Midjourney did. Y'all let me know which one you like the best, but this is pretty good. Let's go with this one. So now I'm going to remix this one, and then we're gonna change the scene. And firstly, I gotta say, Ideogram is pretty fast. I think it's the fastest of all of them. It is the fastest of all of them, and it's almost instantaneous. But this is a different person. Let's see. This is a different one. Oh, is this where Ideogram kind of struggled a little bit? Is this where Ideogram struggled a little bit? It's not the same image, although it did try a little bit with this one, but you can see this is a much more skinnier person with a single chin, whereas the parent one right here, it was a little bit bigger with a double chin and a little bit more hairy on his than this guy over here. Do have the same mustache, but it is two different people. But it did get the scene, the environment. It was a snowy mountain, but you can see it struggled a little bit with generating a consistent character when it came to different environments. It did pretty good with the emotions, but it struggled with the environment. And now we're going to move on to the final test, final mode, which would be aging. So we're going to have the same characters, well, different characters, but trying to see how each generator can capture same character at different ages. Let's go. Like I said, the one thing I do like about Recraft is it makes it easy for you to generate multiple images with the image set compared to all the other ones. But Imagegram is pretty good. I mean, Ideogram is pretty good. And so this is the result with Recraft. Create a cartoon style image of a small orange tabby kitten with oversized bright blue eyes, a tiny body, and a white heart-shaped patch on its chest. The kitten has a curious expression, and so this is what we got from Recraft. It is very cartoonish, 2D type cartoon, and this is supposed to be the baby one, and this is supposed to be the adult one. It did do pretty good with the heart in the middle, I would say, but the tail is a little bit different, as you can see. The image is a little bit different because this one had less details than this one. You can see it trying to draw in some of the hairs and more details with the ears, whereas this one was a little bit different. But the heart is the same. I mean, it did have the same heart on both, a heart icon or whatever this is, on both images. But we can tell it's two different drawings. So we're gonna move to the next one, which will be Midjourney. Paste it, and then we're gonna run it. This one. And we have this one. We're gonna go with this one because this one is just a little bit better looking. And so we're gonna take the image and then we're gonna paste the supposed adult version of this same cat. And we're gonna paste it. And this is the final. As you can see, Midjourney did a good job in keeping some of the details. The fuzziness of the cat of this image, I think Midjourney tried to maintain it, although the heart here kind of looks like it was added on top after the image was generated. It doesn't look like it's part of the cat. This one, I don't know, no, probably not this one. Both cats do look young, but then again, it's a cat. Cats don't really have, it's not like it's walking around with a walking stick or anything. But this is a baby cat, and this is supposed to be a adult cat. I would say it did a good job maintaining the eye details, the same eyes, the same fuzziness across all the different images it generated. But in capturing the age of the adult cat, I think that's kind of where it, I don't know, from my opinion, it kind of didn't really do too much of a good job. You guys tell me in the comment if you think otherwise. But we're gonna move on to Ideogram now. Yes. And so these are the images generated by Ideogram. Alright, we're just gonna let's stick to this one. This one's pretty good. And now we're gonna remix it. I know there's probably somebody in here who's like, oh no, you probably didn't do it right. There's another way to generate similar consistent characters with Ideogram. You know, I'm pretty much new to Ideogram, but I've used it a couple of times and I know what it's really good at, but I'm just testing. Alright, so we're going to paste the next prompt. And it is two different images. I would say the eye details probably was the only thing. I would say this image looks a lot closer to the parent than any other one, but even this one is a little bit, you know, different because this one has more of a fuzziness to the image. You can see the hairs and the way it's being detailed here compared to this. I guess you can say it's a little bit as well, but it looks way different. So that completes the consistent character test. Yo, let me know which one you think was the best among all three.